What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and continue learning about what Norwegians like and dislike about Norway. This has been ridiculously fascinating. I'm so happy to be able to hear some of the opinions of native Norwegians about Norway. And if you didn't see part one, feel free to check out part one of this, where we kind of got to see a lot of the answers to what Norwegians enjoy about Norway. They were kind of saying how they enjoy freedom and how beautiful the nature is in Norway, how wonderful the people are, and all that sort of thing. Or feel free to just hang around here on part two and see what happens. At this point in the video, they're starting to be asked some of the things that Norwegians dislike about Norway, which is very interesting because it's honestly kind of difficult, in my opinion, to come up with reasons, but there have been like several different opinions on this already. This is a little controversial, asking this question, but I like it. It's very introspective and all that. So let us continue.
12. Ja, det er faktisk godt poeng. 12, ja. Skatter og avgifter.
Taxes.
Er litt for dyrt for oss unge. Ja.
I've seen a lot of videos where Norwegians are very, very happy with paying taxes because apparently the taxes are spent very responsibly in Norway. Americans complain about taxes all the time, and probably for good reason, because we have no idea what the taxes are being used for. So I actually like that about Norway, so I don't know if this is a complaint.
Altså... Muligheten å komme inn på boligmarkedet er litt vanskelig. Ja, det kan ikke komme sin der.
Okay, expensive.
Ellers er jeg ikke så mye nøyd. Det er fint at det snør litt. Vinteren er jævla fin. Sommeren er ikke så fin, for det er ikke noen snøskuterføre.
Men du føler ikke det er vinter nå?
Nei, nå er det sommer. Det er sol. Ja, ja. Det er kjentfolk. Bare intervju disse der også. Kom her, alle sammen. Skal være med. Vi er på intervju.
Oh, okay. So far, there's not really been any legitimate criticisms yet, except he can't ride his snowmobile.
Det er Oslo, Elsa, 69.
67.
Det er 7 var det.
Det kunne vært litt varmere, ja. Som
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Det var ikke Norge.
Tja.
En del utbygging der jeg bor I hvert fall.
Ja.
Hvor det bygges for fort.
Okay. He sounds like an American, honestly, when he says that. I wish they'd just build that housing complex quicker.
Aldri ferdig og alt er stengt.
Er det bare den?
Det er sikkert mange andre ting om, men da må liksom tenke seg mer om.
Vi liker ikke aldersgrensene på pub I Norge. Nei, det litt dumt.
What?
Ja.
Hvor gammel er dere?
Vi 04, vi blir 17.
17?
Ja.
Dere kan ikke gå I på?
Nei.
Oi,
Det
jeg trodde det fra 16. Nei.
Jeg tror det I Danmark.
Oh.
Det litt dumt. Ja,
Dere må vente et år til.
Så det litt dumt at det aldersgrense.
Oh man, they're complaining about like the alcohol age limit, which is funny, because in America you have to be 21. They just have to be 18. Apparently in Denmark or something, you can be like 16. So 18 is nothing compared to 21.
På pub, da.
Livet blir bedre etter et år.
Ja.
Helt ærlig, jeg ved ikke, hvad jeg kan lide alt ved Norge. For at være helt ærlig, jeg ved ikke, hvad
Wow.
Jeg ved det ikke.
Wow. Okay.
Det egentlig vanskelig å si, siden jeg egentlig forelsket I Norge.
I mean, I did expect a lot of people to answer like this, to be like, I really love living in Norway. I actually expected this, so I'm not surprised to finally see some people answering like that. I feel like if you asked this question in America, if you asked Americans like, what don't you like about America? You would get so many answers. You would be there all day with people giving you their complaints about America. But in Norway, it's mostly just like, most people are just kind of chuckling here, saying like, I don't really have too many complaints.
Det finnes ingen negativ.
Nothing.
Ikke på den sånt, i hvert fall.
Så bra.
Okay. Okay.
Jeg liker ikke at det er så veldig sånn skittent noen steder i Oslo. Ja, det er litt sånn ser
Okay.
skittent ut, og så er jeg litt sånn lei de gamle trikkene. Men det kommer nye, så det går bra.
Okay.
Er det alt?
Really not very big complaints, honestly. Nothing too huge that I've heard so far.
Hva jeg ikke liker? Nei, egentlig er det vel ingenting som jeg ikke liker.
Jeg synes måske, at der er mye sådan løssluppenhed, og lidt sådan ungdom er lidt måske uden ansvar for det, de gør, kanskje.
Okay. The young people being irresponsible, that's everywhere in the world, basically.
Nei, så ansvarlig er ikke jeg.
Jeg liker ikke Norge kultursituasjon.
Okay.
Fordi Norge trenger enda mer store kulturprosjekter og store kulturmiljø.
Okay.
Spesielt i opera. Fordi
Opera.
operasanger og jeg vet hva det er. Ok.
Opera. He wants more Norwegian opera? That's oddly specific. Okay.
Ja, det er at det er lange avstander, men liker det også. Det er litt for dårlig kommunikasjon. Det skulle vært bedre jernbane.
Okay. 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 I mean, honestly, yeah. Again, most of this is about the Norwegian infrastructure and stuff. Nothing too terribly critical when asked what Norwegians dislike about Norway. And I think that is just like amazing. That is actually a big cultural difference between Norway and America. Like I was saying, Americans have a lot of complaints and a lot of things they dislike about America. It's actually become pretty trendy to voice your opinion on what you dislike about America, even though there are genuinely a lot of great things I think that we should be thankful for. But it seems like Norwegians are just very thankful for being Norwegian and living in Norway, and they know it's a great place, and they have a couple little dislikes, but really kind of what I expected. Not too many. Okay. So this says, where do you and your dialect come from? Oh, the dialects.
Ja. Jeg kommer fra Kristiansand. Det er ikke så mye dialekt. Ja.
Jeg er fra Romerike, nord for Oslo, så jeg har...
Yeah, this part, I usually skip this part. I mean, normally, what I am shocked about is how usually all these people being interviewed are just from all over Norway. And I think that's something just I personally am not used to, because in America, you're just going to find people that are from that area, because America is so gigantic. But in Norway, it seems like when people are being interviewed and they tell about their dialect and where they're from, they could be from anywhere, because they could have just traveled a couple hours and basically travel to a lot of different parts of Norway pretty easily, relatively speaking. But in America, this just does not happen. If you're in Texas, it's only going to be people from Texas in the local area, and that's it. Yeah.
Hvilke skoler og hvor jeg har jobbet. Og du? Jeg vokste opp i Bergen.
Okay, so they're just talking about where they grew up. Okay. Oh, she's saying that she knows some Americans. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to skip this part. Is that it? Just asking them about where they are in their dialects? Okay, cool. Very cool. By the way, this video here is by Oslo Elza 67, and I liked it. I gotta give it a like. This was great. I loved the concept for this video. Asking Norwegians, what do you like about where you live? What do you dislike? And again, the thing that sticks out to me is, instead of being complacent, Norwegians seem to really appreciate the great place that they live. Just like, my mind is continually just blown by how amazing things are in Norway. Norwegians really seem to respect that. and admire that about, even though they live there, which is great. I think that's amazing. Are there any comments here? Let me see if there's any interesting comments. Nice people, beautiful country. People don't talk much, but are very happy overall. Sad that the rest of the world isn't like this country. Yeah, kinda. A lot of people do look up to Norway, though. Whenever I've met Norwegians, it's been very relaxed, friendly, informative. Very cool. A lot of charming people. Yeah, that's the thing. These people were charming. Like, that's a good point. If you did this same interview in America, you would get people just... The behavior would be off the wall. You'd get... I mean, don't get me wrong. There's just normal, happy Americans, but also Americans get, like, very carried away, and, like, especially with questions like this, I don't think it would be so civil as this interview was. It'd be a little crazier. Probably entertaining, though. Wow. Yeah, I like this. This was very good. Very good indeed. And it left me with a very positive and kind of view of Norway and Norwegians. Once again. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway, Norwegian culture, things about Norway I've never seen or learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.